Music is like the closest thing I have to heaven. I feel like when I'm writing lyrics or writing a song, like time just stops. Like I'm gonna go for a longer period of time in February.
Hola amigos de Monterrey Live, bienvenidos a una entrevista más y en esta ocasión nos acompaña un artista que además de irradiar juventud, irradia pues muchas buenas vibras. Está con nosotros Baker Grace. Hello Baker Grace, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing really well. How are you?
I am very good. So I was having this conversation with you like before we start this conversation that I asked you to call me Charlie. So if you feel comfortable with that, it's okay.
Okay.
I know that you are coming here to Mexico like next year. So how do you feel with this situation, with this tour or this presentation that you're going to offer here in Mexico?
I'm so excited. I was lucky enough to perform last September in Mexico City, and it was amazing. And being able to perform with Charlie was really amazing, and watch him perform. So I can't wait to do it again and just meet more people and share my music.
That's so great. Have you been here to Mexico like a tourist or only like an artist? I mean, in tour in the stages, or have you visited, I don't know, places, cities, or just like an artist?
I was there for, I can turn my video on, sorry. I was there for
Yeah.
a show,
Yes.
and that was like 3 days. So I was as much of a tourist as I could be in those 3 days. But I hope that I'm going to go for a longer period of time in February. So I hope I'll be able to see more of the city and experience more of the culture this time.
Yeah, because Mexico, it's a country that you cannot miss a lot of places, and obviously the culture is so big. So I recommend you to take some minutes or hours from your schedule and go and visit some places. It will be fun for you. Okay, so talking about your music, I have this question because I was reading some information about you. So, what is the first or the first word? I mean, or the first situation that comes to your mind when you hear the concept or the word music? Because I know that you are very into music since you were a little girl. So, what does it comes to your mind when you listen this word or this concept like music?
To me, music is like the closest thing I have to heaven. Like, it's the closest thing I have to magic. Um, that's how I feel because there's nothing that makes me feel more at peace, more like everything in the world makes sense than music does.
Yeah, and when I was doing the introduction about this interview, I told the audience of Monterrey Live that you send very good vibes. I mean, I was listening to your music and I was watching your videos, and it's very. I mean, I feel that calm that you transmit to the people, and that is something that it takes me to the next question. What does it happen around you when you compose your lyrics? How do you find that exact moment or that exact place? I don't know where you write your lyrics, but what happens around your life or yourself when you write the lyrics?
I just feel like when I'm writing lyrics or writing a song, like time just stops. Like I am just in this kind of like alternate world where it's just me and the music, and I just start feeling everything at once. And normally that happens when I'm in a place where there are no distractions and where I feel like I can relax and just focus. So Often that can be either in the morning before I start my day, or at night, like after I got everything I needed to do done for the day, or when I'm in the studio. Um, but that's when I really can like get in touch with that part of myself. Then the music just starts flowing from there.
Okay, very good. Here in Mexico, we have kind of phrase. I mean, the artists have this phrase that when a single is like having, I mean, out of the CD or in Spotify, they said that a new baby is born. They call a baby the single, right? So, talking about your song Midnight Thoughts, how was this song born? I mean, how was it created? Was it something happening in your life? Because I had the opportunity to read that you want to transmit like you don't need to run like your ideas. You don't they don't need to be very fast. You need to be calm. So that's what you wanted to transmit with this song, kind of that emotions.
Yeah, so I wrote this song because I was realizing that I was missing out on the present moment, and I wasn't appreciating the people around me enough or taking in the love that was around me because I was so focused on the thoughts inside my head. I was so focused on the past and the future. And I went to one of my favorite songwriters' house, and I love working with him because he just kind of lets me flow. Um, and then we take it from there. So he just started playing this riff on the guitar, and I just started, singing this song out of nowhere. Like you said, like a baby born. It just feels like it comes from nowhere, like it was given to you. And then like a few weeks later, we took this song to the studio, and I was feeling like in a better mood. So I really wanted to like take something that was negative and turn it into something fun and upbeat. Um, to like remind myself that yes, there are these things I don't like about myself that can get me down, but that doesn't mean I have to, stay in that place. And like to take something negative and turn it fun and upbeat and embrace every part of myself, which is really what my music does and what it's about. It's just embracing like every part of yourself, and being accepting every part of yourself.
Is the message of this song related with anxiety and stressing people?
Yeah, I mean, I think definitely anxiety is like a big reason why I get stuck in my head and in the past or the future. It's like you're so afraid of losing what you have that you're not appreciating what you have. And sometimes you just like, for me, it's like letting my anxiety remind me of all the stuff that I do have, because if there's stuff I'm afraid to lose, that means that my life can't be too bad.
Yeah, I know. You know, I'm talking to you and I'm asking you this because several years ago I was passing through this situation of anxiety. And when I read like the purpose of this song, I mean, the rhythm and the lyrics that you wanted to make people that is passing through these situations to be like, okay, it's okay. Life can be like stressful sometimes, but you need to do one thing at a time, right? You cannot be like having these thoughts like I need to finish this and go like that and finishing this and then starting this project. So that is something that I feel so nice about this song. So what is the message that you give to all your fans that are having like this process of anxiety and that they are going to listen this song?
I would say just try to sit and breathe with your thoughts as much as you can. Get them out of your head, write them down, talk to somebody if you need to. Just don't bottle it up inside, because the more you keep it bottled up inside, the more it's going to affect you negatively. So, yeah, I think the more you just give yourself time to like sit with your thoughts and let them pass, or write them down or whatever, the more you really realize what is important and what isn't. And also, like, take a moment at the end of your day or in the morning to remember that all the stuff that you did yesterday or all the stuff that you did today. And like sometimes you're doing so many things that it feels like you're doing nothing. But take moments to give yourselves credit for how hard you work and how much you're doing. Like life is hard and we're doing our best, and that in itself is something to be proud of. Is just getting through the day sometimes. That's something to be proud of.
Yeah, exactly. And as you mentioned, when I was asking you about what does it come to your mind when you listen the word music, I read that since you were a little girl, you were very into into music, and I read that, for example, you were listening to music when you were in the car with your father, and probably that's something that triggers your mind when you go back to your childhood. So I consider that is something very important for us, like to make this stop in our lives and like you said, breathe and just relax, right? That is something very very important for everybody, right? Okay,
Yeah.
Baker Ray. So what are more of the new music, the new projects that you have for next 2022?
So there's going to be a lot of new music
Okay,
next year.
I don't want to listen to spoilers, but everything that you can tell us, it's okay.
Um, the next single will be coming out in January, and then there'll be another one in February. There'll be videos, and I wrote the soundtrack for this movie, 4 songs, that's coming
Wow.
out in February. So there'll be a movie soundtrack, along with the shows in Mexico. So yes, there's a lot of exciting things to come. I'm like really have a good feeling about 2022. So I'm like really happy that you guys are on this journey with me. I appreciate it a lot.
Yes, and we are grateful to be part of these projects that you have for next year. So, have you ever been here to Monterrey in Mexico?
No, I hear it's beautiful though. I want to go.
Yeah, it's a very nice city, and I think that we are uh, we are very close to the states, right? We are, I mean, our state here in Mexico, it's a frontier with the states, so that's why a lot of people accept the music from the United States, and I know that your music it's going to be, I mean, it's been accepted very good, so I think that the next year, well, you're going to have more fans here in Monterrey. So, what do you want to say to the fans here in Monterrey about this new single and about the projects that you have for the future?
I just want to say thank you for listening, and if you like the music, then I think you'll really like the next stuff because I feel like it just keeps getting better, but I really just want to make music that reminds all of us how beautiful we are and how beautiful life is. And I really hope that you guys can join me on this journey and I can perform live for you guys one day.
Yeah, and we have a lot of festivals, music festivals here in our city. So I would be honored if one day I received like the invitation to go and have this conversation with face to face, and it would be so great. Okay,
Yes,
Baker
I will
Grace.
definitely let you know.
Yeah, so we are so honored to have you here, and congratulations for all the projects that you have this 2022. I know that you are going to reach everything that you are fighting for, and we are going to be like witnessing all these situations that you will offer to your fans.
Thank you. I appreciate it a lot.
So I will say to you that I will see you later because I hope that one day we can have this conversation face to face and see you later, Baker Grace. Have a nice day and congratulations one more time.
Thank you. Hope everyone's doing well.